Hello, water signs. Welcome to your monthly reading for March. If you want to skip ahead to the reading for you, look down in the comments, the pinned comment, and you'll see the timestamp for your sign. We are doing Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces. My name is Ash, and I'll be here weekly to do readings with you. I just lost my ring. And yeah, if you want to book a reading with me or get a hold of me, you can do so in the description box below. I ask if this resonates for you to please click like, subscribe, and share with your followers. All right, let's get started. So this is for Cancers for March. Just pulled two cards. And then we'll pull a couple Moonology cards as well. Okay, one more. Okay. All right. Cancers for March. You guys start off with the Ace of Bats, but it's reversed. So you may be noticing you're not getting things as quick mentally for you. Now you also have the Seven of Bats and the King of Imps reversed. So usually when I see this, it's going to be about what you put into the situation. And a lot of you may have your focus primarily on other things instead of like all areas of focus. You may be doing more of the Virgo thing where you stick towards one thing. So you might be noticed that you're being a little bit more impatient than usual, a little bit more stubborn, but that can work to your advantage too towards the things that you are working at, which is really good. And that's because of the Two of Imps, which could be dealing with an Aries. So the Two of Imps is just showing that you have this new opportunity for growth. It could be in relationships, career, learning, whatever it is you're doing. So you're sort of hyper focused on those things, which is really good. Now, in the past, you have the Three of Imps, which is showing that this has worked to your advantage, where now you're getting that chance to celebrate and really enjoy things and hunker down and sort of decide, what you want to put your primary focus towards. Now, your advice this month is the Devil, which is the card of Capricorn. So it's just showing to make sure that you aren't becoming codependent on anything and not allowing your emotions to get the better of you. So keep that independent streak about you that comes up with the King of Imps, and keep strong in your resolve, not to a point where, you might be getting a little bossy or rude, but make sure that you're keeping that independent side of you. Now you're going to notice, you could be dealing with a Gemini, but you're going to notice that the first few weeks of the month, you may feel like a lot of your work may be to no avail, or like things aren't working in your situation. And where you're at right now, some of you with your card of Cancer reverse could be dealing with relationship problems, or just not any new beginnings for those of you that are actually trying to actively start new relationships. Because it's showing here, and this is with Scorpio, a lot of you could be living in your emotions or living in the past more so than moving forward, or you could just be where you're at because that's where you choose to be. Now, your hopes is to be the magician, that person that gets to really sort of create and alchemize things the way they want. So when I see that, it's a lot of where your focus is more towards other things other than relationships. So starting new relationships for a lot of you is not going to be the thing that you're focused mostly on this month. It seems like you're going to have your endeavors elsewhere. Now, the end of the month, you have the King of Ghosts reversed, but you also have the Strength card, which is Leo. So you do have the card of Pisces reversed, which could show, really wanting to look into things more in a metaphysical sense. So you may not be showing up emotionally the way you would be, but you're going to have the strength in other areas of your life. And that's where I feel like you guys are, even though they don't seem like good cards, I feel like they're going to be more towards honing things more like a Virgo does, where you're going to be driven towards one area, and it's just not going to be relationships this month. That's not going to be your primary focus. So you're either going to be working towards your career goals, that sort of thing, towards other areas of your life. And those are the things you're going to have your strong suit in. So just make sure you go after them with full abandon. Try to keep things balanced as much as you can this month. But yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing at all. So just means that you're not going to let your emotions affect you the way sometimes cancers can. Okay, so let's see what we got for you guys. Okay, so you guys get expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So to me, this shows this big change is coming as a result of your guys' hard work. So I don't see anything wrong with your reading despite the cards. I think it's going to be all about your focus towards other areas of your life. And then your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So it's all about that hard work and staying hyper focused towards your goals. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. So that's awesome. And a new start is coming, new moon. So this shows hard work pays off for you guys by new opportunities for you. So we will see you guys on Sunday to see how your first week goes into your second. And next we are on to Scorpios. That was the Halloween tarot. Again, I'm using the Moonology Oracle cards. This is a Hermetic tarot. And I'll also be using for Pisces, Tarot Pagan Cats. All right. So let's see where Scorpios are at for March. Okay. So I noticed with other group readings I did, a lot of Scorpios seem to be running high emotionally this week. So that may show in this reading, depending on how you approach it. Okay, so Scorpios, we have the Death card as well as the King of Pentacles reversed. So you guys are having a big change come, possibly to do you guys, Scorpio. But we also have the King of Pentacles, Virgo, reversed. So it's showing that you guys may be putting things at a risk. It could almost be like, almost in a sense, like a Tower card moment where things may feel like they're falling apart in order to make room for you guys to start afresh. And that's because of the King of Swords reversed. So it could be you guys having dealt with someone, which could be a Gemini, or just you yourselves dealing with a situation in which things are like really strong mentally, people that could be a little bit aggressive, narcissistic, that sort of thing. So, or coming at things in an aggressive way. So you just want to watch how that's working, because in the past you had the Chariot dealing with Cancer, which is free flow. You were putting up your boundaries, but it almost feels like that was being tested in a sense. But you do have movement this month. Now, moving forward, you have the Eight of Cups, but it's reversed. So you want to make sure that you guys are listening to yourselves emotionally, not letting your emotions get the best of you. Because in the first few weeks of the month, you get Fortitude reversed. So when you see this card, you want to make sure that you're not allowing those emotional moments to really rule where you're at. You also want to make sure that basically you're not missing out on opportunities that are right there in front of you because you're being too stubborn to see it, or the people around you are shredding you with emotions that you can't control. Now where you're at right now is the Queen of Swords, which is Libra, but it's showing here for you guys, Scorpios, that you may be, you're willing to do the work, but you don't really trust inside that it's really going to happen. And it could be putting your guard up big time. The essence around you, the energy around you is the Sun reversed. So again, a Leo card, you could be feeling like, things aren't moving for you, or you're dealing with a lot of people that are stuck and they're kind of bringing you down as a result. Now your worry is literally making the wrong decision. So when you move forward, but you can't make any good decisions if you're just staying still, because it's still making a decision. If you really work towards your emotional balance this month. Still go after your goals. You have the Ace of Cups, new opportunities for you coming in. It may not feel like it, may feel like an emotional roller coaster that you're trying to keep, even throughout the month, but it's definitely going to be worth the work for you guys, Scorpios. So let's see what you get from numerology. And then we'll move on to Pisces. Okay. It feels like a lot of overthinking, expecting the worst. Try to expect the good, keep things more balanced within yourself, and not, sort of internalize things that may not even really be happening to you. Don't allow other people's emotions and their issues affect you either. Okay. One more. And you have hold your vision, fixed man. So it's going to definitely be about making sure that you keep that vision in place. You stay hyper focused on making sure your goal is clear, so you're not allowing your emotions to overtake you. Now you have the full moon in Aries, fiery climax approaches. You want those changes, you got to make them happen, guys. So definitely bring in that fiery nature over your emotions. Then you have new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. So 2 Aries cards, bring in that fight for what you want, take action, don't let anyone hold you back or affect you emotionally in ways you don't deserve, even yourself, and you will be just fine. All right, now Pisces, we are to you guys, last but not least. We'll see where you guys are at for the month, and then weekly, I'll be back to do weekly readings with you guys. It just so happens that this week and month fall on the same day. Let's see what you guys get. Pisces. So you guys could be dealing with Capricorns, or sorry, Libras. You could be dealing with Aries. You could be dealing with Cancers. Some more Cancer cards in there for you guys. Oh, there's a Sagittarius popped up. And even some Aquarius and Scorpio. Okay, so you guys are noticing things are off balance. And a lot of times I think it's in your home life, or it could be in your relationships. Doesn't have to be romantic. It can be family, work, whatever. But you're at this time where you get to decide where you want to go. So either you're going to stay in the situation you're at, get more of the same, or you're actually going to choose to make a move and make some big changes, because you're noticing that obviously wasn't playing it for you in the past with the Star card reversed. You want those big emotional, sort of Satori, exciting moments where things start afresh. It ain't going to happen doing what you've been doing. So it's going to be all about celebrating this month and really settling into your emotions and doing the things you enjoy that bring you emotional fulfillment. You're going to notice in the first few days or first few weeks of the month, sorry, that you guys, Pisces, a lot of your values and morals and stuff might be tested, and you don't need that reassurance from other people. You just need to do you. That's what's going to be important. And even though right now it feels like you guys have been really stuck, and you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, someone who's really pushy, someone who's really defensive, stubborn, who's trying to tell you how you should be doing things, no one knows better than you. So don't let anyone hold you back. Your fear is that you're not going to get that new beginning, that your emotions are going to be stifled by the end of the month. But that's all in how you approach it. You have good things happening around you, but you're almost wallowing in the hard things that are going on. So it's going to be about your emotional and mental focus this month for you guys, Pisces, as well, to really be more positive thinking and trying to hone in on the good things that are happening, and the ones that aren't, make the changes you need to, but then move forward in the right direction towards what's going to be better for you overall, because what you're doing right now is not getting you anywhere. So you need to have a bit more resolve to stick up for yourself against people, and know that you don't need their approval going forward with your goals. Stick to what makes you happy and gives you passion in life. Okay, so you guys bring love into the situation, New Moon and Aquarius. Just what I said, bring that passion in, really enjoy what it is you're doing, focus more on the positive instead of the negative. Then you have communication is key, New Moon and Gemini. That's going to be essential for you guys that you speak up for yourselves. That is going to be key. Don't allow people to tell you how you're going to live your life. You're going to figure it out for yourself. And the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon and Capricorn. Do the work. You're going to start noticing those big changes coming forward for you guys. So water signs, Cancer, Scorpios, Pisces. I hope you have a wonderful month, and I will see you next Sunday for your reading of the week. Take care. Bye.